So far, your best football memory at Georgia?
It's gonna be a tough one. Let me think. I think it would have to be. I got like two in the middle. I got like two. I got two like as my biggest ones. One of them is the Mississippi State game, Dogs versus Dogs, and we came my first play of the game, offense, the flea flicker, and then later on during that game, I think we ran inside zone play. I went up to my backer. This is when I was playing right guard. I went up to my backer and I drove him about 10 yards. And next thing you know, I dumped him on his back. And I get up and I'm screaming, I'm yelling, ah! And like the scrim condition coaches, Coach Pittman, all on the sideline, going crazy as well. That has to be one of our big memories as well. And another game is that really stand out to me. That's gonna always be with me from college career. My standpoint is my very first college football game ever. I want to play against Notre Dame at Notre Dame. It's so crazy and funny because before that's when I was a little banged up, so I didn't play Appalachian State game. So then Coach Pittman was like, "You gonna play Notre Dame game the whole week?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm ready for this." So Dashawn Sims, he goes in for like a possession or two, and then we come back to the sideline. And you know how we sit around with the 5 chairs. Coach Pittman said, "Solomon, you're up." He said, "Solomon, you up." I just felt some type of tense or some type of nervous come from my toes all the way to my fingers, all the way out through my end of my dreads. And I was like, he said, "Solomon, you up." I was like, okay, just over that shaking. And then he said, "Solomon, you up." Next time he said that, I did like this. I looked for another Solomon. I'm talking about you. And then ever since then I got in the game and went to show my career shot up from there. I wasn't nervous about getting the game no more and everything. I think the thing is me knowing what kind of the history and camaraderie as Notre Dame had. I think that what really brought a lot of nervousness to me.
I'm curious, Solomon. The Bravion Roy is obviously another NFL talent. When you look at on film, and he's similar size to you, not as tall as you, but what stands out about that guy, and how much of a challenge will that be, on Wednesday?
Like I said, he's very agile. He's very good. So it's just the challenge is just to try to contain him as much as we can and just block and do what we have to do. As like we always do in practice about going against anybody. So it's just playing our game pretty much. All we have to do is play our game.
And how much, when you watch them, are they pretty straight up? Do they play any games up there, or what have you seen?
That's one thing that they really do. They don't sugarcoat it. They don't sugarcoat it. They're going to play straight up. They're going to try to run gaps. They're going to try to blitz gaps. A few times on third down situations or long pass situation or back up situation, when they try to twist game you or try to bring the Mike Sam or something like that, or try to bring two of your linebackers and stuff and everything like that. But other than that, they pretty much tell you we're gonna try to beat you straight up.
Did you have any, when Baylor was going through that huge scandal from afar, did you follow that at all, or did you kind of know what was going on? I mean, it's pretty surprising to see a team go from 1-11 to 11-2.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't really know about that scandal and everything. Matter of fact, this is my first time hearing about it, so I never really. Yeah.
How do you, as a leader on the offensive line, when you got some new guys coming in, and they're not totally new, but they're getting opportunities because other guys are choosing not to play. How have you tried to kind of help get those guys ready for a big moment like this?
Those guys are high school and coming to college were all Americans, so they know about the pressure. They know going against another great player, and in practice they go against great players every day. So I know how they're gonna respond. I know how they play. I know what's going on. So it's not really too much I have to tell them because they know the type of test that they're up against. They know what they have to do. So it's not really too much. I've got to bang it in their head. They know they pretty much know what's going on. They know what's in the task. They know what they have to do.
Do you, having played next to some of these guys that make the decision to not play because of the NFL and that kind of thing, is it disappointing at all to you, or you completely understand?
I completely understand. Whatever decision anybody has made, on my brothers. They put their time in. They feel that they put their time in at Georgia, and I 100% agree with anything they choose and do. And I love my brothers, and I wish them the best.
You kind of see in practice what, and Swift's really trying to get back with you guys. Do you have any feeling? Do you feel confident he's going to find a way to be able to answer the bell, or is it? What are your thoughts on that? Because obviously that could help you all tremendously to have him out there.
I don't know I know Swift is hard working, and he stays in the training room trying to get as much treatment and get as much better as he can. So from that right there, it just goes to show you he's trying to play. He's trying to do what he has to do. So but yeah, it will help us on the field. But like I said, we also have a good 3 running backs as well. So
talk to me a little bit about. Tyler Clark's supposedly not going to be in this game, so Julian Rochester can be because he's got that 4th game to do still maintain his red shirt. You've got big Jordan Davis in the middle there. You've got David Marshall. Talk to me a little bit about some of Georgia's defensive linemen, what it's like facing those guys in practice.
I put it like this: Jordan Davis, if he don't want to be blocked, if Jordan Davis, if he don't want to be blocked, he won't be blocked. He's a very, very big, strong, fast, athletic dude. And, oh yeah, he's very fast. He's one of the fastest out of all the typical big guys, offensive line, defensive line. He's very fast. But those guys, they're good. Like that's what makes our offensive line good, because we go against the best, I feel like, in the country every day. We go good against the best every day. So it's not really too much when we get to game day. It's not really too much. Oh my God, we never seen a big defensive line. Got Jordan Davis. Oh my God, we never seen a fast defensive lineman. We got Devontae Wyatt. Oh my God, we never seen a big and fast type of guy. David Marshall, stuff like that. So it's not really too much when you get to the game. You be like, I never win it against this like other teams. So that's just one of our big things that I know that them boys are going to play good.
Do you guys, were you rooting for LSU since they're in your conference, or is it hard to root for them last night?
I don't really know. I'm just looking at the game. Whoever wins.
And they won pretty decisively.
Yeah, they won pretty big. Yeah, they won pretty big.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
I suppose it wasn't anything that you didn't expect from LSU, considering.
I look for both of them boys, because those are my brothers. I love both of them. But we just a next person up mentality. And Cade, Jamari, Warren, they're going to do their best to produce as good as well. I know they can.
Because you're kind of the guy now. You're the leader. I mean, Andrew's gone. I mean, you're the old guy on the line. I mean, what's that been like for you to lead that room?
It just literally know that I've been leading the room almost all year. Me and Drew and Isaiah, we all have led the room since the beginning of the season. So it's nothing new. We know it's nothing new. We know that I know what I have to do. I know how I have to lead. I know how I have to play for my brothers to come along with me, because I know I'm the ring bearer, because like you said, Andrew and them are gone. So I just know I have to do a little bit more for them to know that it's all right.
My last question, now that Drew's gone, who's going to keep you calm? Because you get real ornery out there.
That is a good question, because Cade Mays, because Cade ain't going to hold me back. Cade going to go right on with me. So I guess I just got to cool down and just chill out. So yeah, I'll be straight.
What was that conversation like with Isaiah and Andrew? And how did you find out that they were leaving? I mean, did y'all talk about it before they announced their decision?
Nah, we didn't really talk about it. I mean, they made their decision. They talked to their parents, I guess, and when it came out, Both, like I said, both of them are my brothers. I love both of them. And when it came out, I said, congratulations. Hope we wish you the best on what you do. And that was that.
Hey, Solomon, what did you say from Baylor's defense?
What I see from Baylor's defense, they're very fast. They got a big nose guard, like to run up and down the field. He's very athletic. They have free safety number 3. He makes a lot of plays. He really calms down. He's very fast. He's very active in like the run game and the pass game. So that's pretty much typical about the Baylor team. When that conference very fast, like the pass rush.
Have you made a call on the NFL? Have you gotten draft grade?
No, I'm not really worried about that right now. Just trying to win this last game for my brothers, and whatever comes.
Did you get a grade?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I don't think so.
You haven't heard back, or
No.
you didn't put in for it?
Didn't put in for it.
Which wins?
Yeah.
Does that mean?
I'm just worried about the next game. I ain't worried about the NFL. I'm not worried about no draft grade, anything like that. I'm just worried about winning this game for my brothers.
It's interesting. Why would you not put in for the grade?
I don't know, just worrying about football, what's going on right now.
Will you do it after the game and say, hey, can you guys tell me something about my situation?
Yeah, probably will after the game.
If you were to decide to go, when you're thinking about it after the game, what's going to go into your decision?
I don't really know. I had talked it over with my parents and my mom and my dad and see how they feel about this situation. Other than that, I don't really know.
Do you have some thoughts on this new offensive line you guys got set up? It seems that there's some guys in positions we haven't seen a whole lot.
Yeah, that's true, but we know like those guys practice like that every day, even when Andrew Thomas and Isaiah was still here. So I know what them boys are going to do because they're my brothers and they work hard. They're two of the hardworking person on the team, and one is a very good person and he's a hard worker as well. So I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked what they're going to do because I know they're going to play good because they do it in practice.
What can you tell us about Warren Erickson? We haven't spoken to him in a long time.
Warren Erickson, he's one of those quiet guys. He's one of those quiet guys that's not really gonna say nothing to you. He's gonna come to work. He's gonna work. He's one of them players that do anything for the team. He sacrifices his body a lot. He works very hard. He gives 110% effort in everything he do on and off the field. So Warren is a very good person, a very good player.
How does it feel working on the without Andrew on your left? So you always talked about how you two were like you can talk without talking, and you played next to each other so much. Now you got a new guy.
It's just like I said. Cade has year or two ago when Andrew went down with his ankle injury. That's when Cade had to play left tackle a lot. So that's when I really built my bond with Cade. And not only that, when Cade was on the right side, I love Cade. I love how Cade plays because he plays with so much enthusiasm. He plays with so much energy. He plays like he has something to lose, and that's what I love about the offensive lineman. That's what I want on the field. I want a player like that on the field with me. So I know that Cade's going to respond because everybody's saying, Cade, how you going to respond? How you going to do this? And that's what he feeds off of. He feeds off what people got to say about him, and I know he's going to do what he has to do.
And so when you're the quarterback at the University of Georgia, you get nearly all the credit, but definitely all of the blame.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think Jake's kind of swagger has waned throughout the year, and he's put too much on his shoulders, kind of affecting his play?
I mean, thing about Jake Fromm, he have a good game, he have a bad game. I promise you, he's gonna come in that meeting room singing. He's gonna come in that meeting room singing and smiling, and that's what I love about him because he keeps a positive attitude. If we didn't have Jake on this team, there'd be a lot of more things that a lot of other people in the whole world could talk about. So Jake Fromm is really the gel and the glue to a lot of things at Georgia University, no matter the outcome of the game. So I really appreciate Jake.
What about Andrew? I mean, he is consensus projected top 5 pick. We all know what that means financially. There's some pretty significant life change coming to him. As a friend, what do you think about all that?
I'm just grateful and I'm proud. I'm happy for my brother because like I said, that's my brother. I know what happened growing up and everything, how stuff went about, and now that he has a chance to change his mom and dad's life, it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel good because our freshman year talking about this, we was like, dang, we see Isaiah win, gonna make all this money, and like Andrew got a chance to make way more money than that. So it's just like, it's crazy. Like we talked about this moment because we felt like we had a chance to do this, and he's doing it. And I'm just so grateful and happy for him and his family. I wish him the best of luck.
What about the whole college football thing now, though? Obviously, you can understand why he's not going to play because of the risk that comes with that. But then at the same time, maybe if y'all are in the college football playoff, you think Andrew Thomas is still here?
I don't really know. That's his decision. I really don't know. We didn't really talk about that. I didn't even know that he was not going to participate in this game. So that's a few things that we didn't talk about.
Who talks louder in practice, Pittman or you, Coach Matt Luke?
It's about the same, but Coach Luke, he got a lot of enthusiasm, as in when somebody make a big play or this and the third. Like Coach Pittman, he will make a lot of noise, but Coach Luke, he gonna make noise and he gonna run down the field and like catch the receiver, catch the running back, whoever it is. So it's pretty much even, but Coach Luke get an extra little cardio in, a little extra mile.
You say Coach Pittman can't run, is what you're trying to tell me.
He can run a little bit, but he don't. He did it. He did it.
He's got no long-term game.
Yeah, he really did.
So have you spoken with Kirby or even Coach Luke about your potential to go pro and what they think about it?
No, I didn't. Haven't really talked to anybody about that. Just focusing on this game and trying to go out with a bang for my brothers and my seniors.
Now we know DeAndre Swift's kind of banged up.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him very limited in the SEC championship game. He could be limited in this one. He says he's not sure. What can we expect from Zamir White, James Cook, Kenny McIntosh, guys like that?
They are great running backs. They're great running backs. Like
Tell us the difference between them.
James Cook, he's one of those backs. He's very agile. He's very quick. He's very fast. Like you'll see him in this hole. Next thing you know, he's waiting on the other side of the hole, and he's get down the field. He gonna run. Zeus, he got all the attributes. He'll run you over. He'll cut back in this gap. And Kenny has a lot of attributes like that too. A lot of people don't know Kenny is one of the ones I compare to Swift. Kenny one of the ones I compare to Swift a lot because how the way he moves and everything. But James and Zamir, they had their own style of play.
Solomon, have you made an NFL draft decision yet?
No, sir.
Are you considering it still?
I'm just focusing on winning this football game, and I'll think about that later.
Yeah. Have Andrew and Isaiah obviously already made their calls. What's your process before you make an informed decision on that?
We're just talking it over with my mom and my dad and my Coach Smart and everything, and whatever comes after that, it comes.
How long does it take to build? I mean, replacing those two guys on either end of the line. I mean, how long does the new guys coming in? I mean, they're not brand new, obviously, but the chemistry and how long does it sort of take for all that to kind of gel? And
see, the thing about how Coach Pittman left his room and how Coach Luke is coming right on there, and how he is as a coach, offensive line coach as well. Got to have a brotherhood on the off the field. Got to have a brotherhood on the off the field. If you don't have a brotherhood on the off the field, your team won't be good at all. So having a brotherhood off the field, knowing what's going on in other people's like everyday life, it makes you want to fight harder, makes you want to work harder for your brother on the field. But so Cade know what's going on with me. I know what's going on with Trey. Jamar know what's going on with Warren. It just makes each other like, yeah, that's my brother. I got his back no matter what. I'm going to give 110% effort and try to make my team, not only my team, look good, but me as well to do what I have to do. So that's just our biggest thing. We strive on each other's effort and we strive on each other's emotions and everything. And as we combine and gel together, it's like Andrew Thomas and Isaiah Wilson was there.
So when you signed with Georgia, they had lost, I think, 3 in a row to Florida.
Yeah.
Now you've won
3 in a row.
When you go back to Jacksonville, what's it like?
Oh my God, I love when the thing is, you know how we got that bye week before? And I always go to my high school game and everything, and everybody typically is a Florida Gator fan. So when I go home, they'll be like, yeah, we're gonna beat y'all, all this and third, everything. But when I come home after the game, it's just like I don't really do it. I like the game because of the game, but I really do it for like the young folks, the young kids back home, like to show them that it's possible to do it. It's possible to come play in your hometown city. I dreamed of playing the Florida Gator game, not knowing who I was gonna play at. Everybody in the world always look at the Florida Georgia game. Nobody never knew I was going to play for Georgia. Nobody never knew I was going to win 3 in a row. Nobody never knew I was going to lose 3 in a row before I came here. And it's just a blessing and a great opportunity for me to be able to come back and play for my mom and my dad and my brothers and my sister, and my girl, and who was my biggest supporters. And I appreciate that.
So what do you say to the people when they're like, hey, we're going to get you guys this year?
I just see you on Saturday. I see you on Saturday. I never been really a talker over social media or talker over in person, anything about a football game. I just say, see you Saturday.
You talk on the field, though.
Oh, yeah, I do talk on the field, yeah. I talk on the field, yeah.
What are you saying out there?
I just, whatever, so if I go to the game, whatever song I listen to most of the times, I sing that song a lot on the field, but whatever comes to my head, I just be out there playing football, having a good time, and just singing whatever song comes about.
What's your